We're Kristen and Sam. Years ago, we took DNA tests to find out what countries our ancestors are from. Today, we're on a mission to see the world through a unique lens, traveling by DNA. Previously, you saw us visit some cities in Germany and even make a day trip to the most beautiful castle we've ever seen. Today, we head on across the border to Czech Republic, where Sam has over 20% of DNA from. Our first stop, the largest city, Prague. We're in the town square. This is freaking cute. This might be the cutest town square I've seen in like forever. There's a mix of these like pastel buildings with these like really Baroque style cathedrals and stuff. It's really unique. Prague has the world's oldest anatomical clock tower, and on the hour, every hour, it goes off. So we just watched the one for 1 p.m. and it was cute. There's a lot of wooden toy shops that are super cute with puppets and stuff. Apparently that's a pretty traditional Czech thing.
Czech kolache.
Blueberry.
The traditional ones are like smaller than this, but this is pretty good.
We didn't get the traditional. I didn't know. You should have told me.
It's okay. These are more flavorful, I think. So we are currently in a Czech beer spa. It's a big bathtub that they fill with like the ingredients to make beer, and it's supposed to be really good for your skin and healthy for you. And then it comes with a limited Czech beer. We have a sauna and we have a shower to shower off with, and we also have a bed of hay to lay on. We booked this for 2 hours.
This is awesome. You can smell the hops. The bubbles are going. You can see like the hops or whatever on me. I'm gonna rub it in. This is awesome.
I'm never gonna leave in Czech. The Czech Republic is my new home.
Oh, whoa. I don't know what the wheat bed does, but
it feels good and it smells good. It feels like something you should do after a sauna and a bath and a
beer spa.
Beer spa, yeah. But yeah, so we're just having a great time. We're about an hour and a half in. We still have 30 minutes left, and I'm feeling pretty good. I'm like 6, 7 beers in at this point.
I drink more beers than I thought I would.
Kristen is literally surprised me. She's had like 2 Czech beers, so she is not a beer person, by the way. If any of you women who watch our videos are worried about like the bath spa, the beer bath spas in the Czech, and like if you're even gonna enjoy it, and you should book the wine spa instead.
Yeah, I didn't even say they have a wine spa. You only get 1 bottle of wine though.
But you will enjoy the Czech beer. It's different. It's not as hot, it's not as bitter. It's more refreshing, and it's just it's a part of the experience. So why not?
Definitely. Morning. Well, not really. It's 1 p.m. 2 p.m.
It's morning for Americans.
It's the next day, and we came out to Prague Castle. This one's a castle.
Yeah.
We just wanted to come to see the architecture because it's like amazing. We're not gonna go in, at least not for now. Maybe we decide to, but we're exploring this part of the city and can't wait to see what we get up to. There's a bit of construction, but it's still beautiful. I mean, look at it. The castle's up on a major incline, but the reward you get out of it is a view of the city. It's so beautiful. Prague is just like unique. This might be my favorite larger city of any of the larger cities of the countries we've seen. Why is he doing that? I don't know. He's dramatic. See right here, it's a knockoff of the Eiffel Tower.
Český průjezd Českého Krumlova v Reichstadtu a do Lince hlavní nádraží. Prosíme, dodržujte zákaz kouření a pití alkoholických nápojů v autobusu a na autobusových zastávkách v České republice. Prosíme, připoutejte se bezpečnostními pásy a přejeme vám příjemnou cestu.
We've arrived by bus to a little town in Czech called Czesky Krumlov, and we checked into this cute little hotel, and we're about to eat some lunch on our deck. Look how beautiful this town is. It's so entertaining watching all the rafts and the kayaks go across the river. And these like wooden rafts, it's almost like a gondola. Like the person is steering it with a stick or something in the back. It's really interesting. Czesky Krumlov is in the Bohemia region of Czech, and it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's absolutely beautiful. It's like a fairy tale town. I believe this is the castle. It's huge. We've come back out in the town to watch the sunset. We found a perfect spot and the sky is already turning pink. But we're gonna see what happens. See how beautiful it looks. Kept seeing people walk in this park right across from our hotel, and we finally found the park. Let's see if we can find our room now. That's us right here. I'm blurry because right there. Yeah. It's the next day here in Czesky Krumlov, but we're not leaving Czech quite yet. We're going to Telc, which is
Where my ancestors are from.
yeah, well, kind of. I think his ancestors were from another part but moved to Telc and lived there for a little bit. But it counts.
It's technically, so it's my great grandma's from the area. So
Yeah.
it's not too far back on my side.
Yeah, so we have one night there and then we move on to Prague and then on to the next adventure. Yo, we just arrived in Telc and it was a weird experience because we had to check in at this cafe and she told us to go down the road across
$2.
Don't go across the road, and then we got into our resident building. But it's so cute. Let me show you. And they gave us a mini bar, coffee, tea, free cookies. This is awesome. I know we're in Czech, but these people were making these pizzas on the street. It looked way too good. There's a festival going on. We got some pizza earlier. It was a little bit difficult to translate, but we're walking by this lake. Beautiful town. Not very many people speak English here. It's pretty much the first place we've ever been that's like not touristic and the people don't speak English at all. It's a little bit intimidating. What would you say?
Feel right at home.
The people are very nice. It's more of like I'm intimidated because I can't communicate with people. And it's a very small town, so they kind of stick out a bit because everyone knows everybody. All of these buildings are UNESCO World Heritage certified. They're absolutely adorable. They said, we're not being lazy today when they built all these. It's the next day, and we made a stop in Kutna Hora. We're using this app called Day Trip, and it's a private car that transfers you from point A to point B, but along the way, you make a stop. So we chose Kutna Hora, which is a really awesome city. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and we're gonna explore for a couple hours here.
And as always with our trip here in Europe, it's another gloomy day here. So
The cool thing is, Day Trip is all around the world, even in the United States. So if you're going anywhere and you need to transfer, you should check them out. Not sponsored, just a really cool app / website. We have this amazing view of the town here. Headed up to this St. Barbara's Cathedral. I've heard it's not so great on the inside. We've seen so many cathedrals on this trip. We decided to opt out of this.
let's be honest. Once you visit Europe and you've seen 5 cathedrals, and I'm kind of
It kind of gets old, yeah, but
They're beautiful to look at.
They're absolutely. The outside is what makes the cathedrals. And here and there you'll have one that's like really awesome on the inside.
And our driver was really good. He even mentioned like you can get like a combo 3-in-1 ticket for all the major attractions here. Once we get done here, we'll take a little ride over to the next area where we have tickets for the cathedral.
Another cathedral,
and
but
then,
it
like,
was included
yeah.
with. And it's like a bone church, so it's kind of like morbid, but there's bones everywhere. It's just really unique. So I know you can't take video or pictures in there, but you know. have to look up, like, where did these skulls come from?
I don't know if I want to know.
Did they donate their skulls and bones?
Not donated.
Who knows? Back in Prague, and we're about to board a Flixbus to our next country. Well, we've already visited a little bit of it, but we're going back to Germany, Munich to be specific, and it's gonna be a pretty long bus ride, but let's do it.
So I got a German joke to tell you. What does the drunk goat say? Do you know, Kristen?
No, what is it?
Bah! 2 thumbs up for Kristen and Sam. This has been fantastic. I am obliterated and sorry we're so dark. Kristen's iPhone is really not good.
We've arrived by bus to this. Oh, it's raining now. Bon appetit. Well, whatever the Prague version, whatever the Prague version of bon appetit.
Merci, mon chat.